Have you ever walked past a plant 100 times without realizing it might be one of the most powerful foods you could grow? I did. For years, this ordinary tree grew quietly at the edge of my garden. It survived drought. It survived poor soil. It kept producing leaves and fruit when everything else looked tired and stressed. Meanwhile, I kept chasing exotic seeds and fancy fertilizers. Then one day, an older farmer told me something that stopped me in my tracks. Plant this tree once, and it will feed you for life. Eat it often, and you will feel young for life. That tree was Moringa, often called the miracle tree, the tree of life, or what I now like to call the fruit of eternal youth. And honestly, after growing it and using it for years, I understand why. Today on Soil Stories, let's talk about why this plant seems to grow forever, how it helps your body fight aging, and most importantly, how you can grow it easily in your own garden starting today. Why I call it the fruit of eternal youth. Now, let's be clear, no fruit literally stops time, but some plants come incredibly close to helping your body stay strong, energetic, and resilient. Moringa does exactly that. Every part of this tree is useful: the leaves, pods, seeds, and even roots. The leaves alone contain more vitamin C than oranges, more calcium than milk, more iron than spinach, more protein than most vegetables, and powerful antioxidants that fight cell damage. These nutrients help your body repair itself, strengthen immunity, improve skin health, and reduce inflammation, which are all major causes of aging. So while it doesn't magically make you 20 again, it helps your body age slower and feel younger. And the best part? It grows like a weed. Let me tell you something that amazed me. I once cut my moringa tree down to just a stump because I wanted fresh, tender growth. 2 weeks later, new shoots everywhere. 3 weeks later, already harvestable leaves. Few fruit trees behave like this. Most need years of careful feeding and protection, but moringa thrives in poor soils, dry climates, heat, neglect, and minimal watering. It actually dislikes too much pampering. If you've struggled with plants dying in your garden, this one will rebuild your confidence fast. This is the kind of plant that makes you feel like a gardening genius. Here's the funny part. Despite being so powerful, moringa isn't heavily marketed like apples, avocados, or exotic berries. Why? Because it grows easily at home. No big companies profit from something you can plant once and harvest forever. It doesn't need chemicals. It doesn't need fancy care. It doesn't need replanting every season. It's almost too independent. That's why it stays a hidden gem, mostly passed down through grandmothers and traditional farmers, but honestly, every home garden should have at least one. How moringa helps you feel younger, backed by real benefits. Let's talk practically. Here's what regular moringa use has done for many gardeners I know, including me. You feel more energetic because the iron and protein support your blood and muscles. Your skin looks healthier because antioxidants fight free radicals that cause wrinkles and dullness. Your immunity improves, meaning fewer colds and infections. Inflammation reduces, which helps with joint pains and stiffness as we age. Digestion improves thanks to the fiber-rich leaves. When you eat food grown from living soil packed with nutrients, your body simply performs better. It's not magic. It's biology. Healthy soil grows healthy plants. Healthy plants build healthy bodies. That's the Soil Stories way. How to grow moringa in your garden. Super simple, and honestly, this is where things get exciting. You don't need anything complicated. Just start with either seeds or cuttings. Both work beautifully. If you're using seeds, plant them directly in the soil about 1 inch deep, and then water lightly. In a week or two, they'll sprout. If you're using a cutting, just take a thick branch about arm length and plant it straight into the ground. It will root on its own. Choose a sunny location. Moringa really loves full sun. And don't overwater. This is critical. Too much water can rot it, so treat it like a tough desert plant. Within 2 to 3 months, you'll start harvesting leaves. Yes, months, not years. That's incredibly fast for a tree crop. Now, here's a trick a lot of beginners miss. If you let the tree grow tall, the leaves become harder to reach and production slows down. Instead, prune regularly. Just cut it back to chest height. Every cut creates more branches, and more branches mean more leaves. More leaves mean more food. This turns one tree into a dense, bushy, leaf-producing machine. I harvest every 2 weeks, and it keeps coming back thicker each time. It's almost like the tree wants you to cut it. If you've never tasted moringa, don't worry. It's mild, slightly earthy, and honestly, it's pretty similar to spinach. I add fresh leaves to morning smoothies, eggs and omelets, soups and stews, rice dishes, tea, dry leaf powder for porridge. Sometimes I just steam the leaves lightly with garlic and salt. Simple food, real nutrition, nothing fancy, and that's the beauty of it. For me, moringa represents everything we believe in here. Low effort, high reward, natural, sustainable, nutrient-dense. It doesn't depend on chemicals or expensive inputs. It improves your health while improving your soil. Fallen leaves become mulch, roots improve structure, flowers attract pollinators. It's not just a food plant, it's a full ecosystem helper. That's what true gardening is about. Plants that give more than they take. If someone told me years ago that one humble tree could feed me, heal me, and practically grow forever, I wouldn't have believed it. But now every time I step outside and cut a basket of fresh moringa leaves, I smile, because it feels like I've discovered a secret. And honestly, it's too good not to share. So if you plant only one new thing this season, let it be this fruit of eternal youth. Your future self will thank you. If you found this helpful and want more practical real-life gardening wisdom like this, make sure you subscribe to Soil Stories, share this with a fellow gardener, and let's keep growing healthier soil and healthier lives together. See you in the next story.